Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, September 21, 2024. This week can be strong for meaningful realizations about your career or longer-term goals. The spotlight is on your future, and a turning point or epiphany can help move matters forward. Still, today's Sun-Uranus trine, while also forward-looking, turns your attention to innovating your inner world or domestic life. It can bring a pleasant change of pace. You might consider new ways to improve your home life, which helps free you to pursue your goals. Whether it's an event or a realization, it reboots and energizes you. There's a good sense with you that you're moving forward and putting negative elements of the past behind you. At the same time, it's also beneficial to explore the past and how it affects you in the present. As such, it makes sense to examine matters but avoid dwelling. For example, you might think up new ways to enjoy your home life or approach family. A fabulous and fun day awaits you. As one of the most spontaneous zodiac signs, you are always up for a bit of adventure. Today, as the mighty sun radiates within the fields of your solar house of family, home, and domesticity, he'll shimmer in perfect alignment with electric Uranus, who is jazzing it up in your solar house of privacy. This means you could have a spectacular day filled with fun and surprises with your one and only, and you wouldn't even need to leave home. Watch a funny show, play a board game, or even get a little sassy when it comes to the bedroom. A mental shift will help you see your work history in a new light. As a mutable sign, your mind is always on the go. Despite being an intellectual who never stops thinking, you may still come up with something new when the Sun in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You could mull over everything that has happened in your work life thus far. Reviewing your professional history might seem tedious at first. However, you might have an incredibly different take on old events and former co-workers as you consider your work history. You will benefit from eating fish instead of meat as often as possible. Fish oil has tremendously beneficial effects on the nails and hair and doesn't tax the digestive system as red meat does. Enjoy the lighter things in life: fresh vegetables, bean curd, soy products, and herbal tea. Even if you make substitutes only once a week, you will benefit in the long run from your effort. Have you ever followed a recipe for fish or tofu? Try it. You want to walk away from everything? Do you want your situation to get better quickly? Don't be impatient, it will. The vibrations of the day may certainly cause you some temporary problems to appear and slow down your rhythm, but you will end up reaching your objectives. That's reassuring, isn't it? To reach them, you will have to concentrate on the tasks you have to accomplish, get your confidence back, and, above all, find a real stability again. In fact, everything is only a question of time. The moon may have left your career sector shortly after yesterday's eclipsing full moon, but the effects of this event could take days, if not weeks, to fully unfold. This has energized the planets that remain. 14 days after Mars returned to your income sector, his quest for income potential now benefits from this momentum. Work-life balance reminders might still be in play and come with perfect timing as the first planetary activity on the job front this year begins next week and continues throughout the rest of the year. As she moves into her final 4 days in your romantic sector, Venus is facing not just her biggest but her only real obstacle as she works to clear a path for the spirit of romance. With the support of Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, this is giving you the resolve to follow your heart as you come up against old excuses, roadblocks, and barriers, whether real or imagined. Our eyes in the sky. It's as if the universe is handing you a permission slip today, encouraging you to live your life authentically, without hesitation or fear of judgment. But here's the catch: you have to give yourself that permission, too. Today, you might feel an internal revolution brewing, a powerful shift in how you perceive yourself, your identity, and even your place in the world. This is a day for breaking free of any limitations that have held you back, whether they've been imposed by others or, more often than not, by your own beliefs. Think back to a moment in your life when everything suddenly clicked, and you saw yourself in a new light, almost like a veil lifting, revealing a clearer version of who you really are. That's the kind of energy the universe is offering today. You're being called to shed old stories, outdated narratives, and limiting beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. It's time to embrace your authentic self fully. Imagine what your life could look like if you gave yourself permission to be exactly who you are, without second-guessing or holding back. The possibilities are endless, and today is the perfect day to step into that expansive potential. You might also notice that your mind feels particularly sharp and alert today. Have you ever had one of those days where everything just seems to flow, and your ideas come effortlessly? You're able to see opportunities all around you, and your quick thinking draws people toward you like a magnet. Think about a time when you've been in a conversation that left you feeling energized, where your insights not only sparked something in the other person but also led to exciting new ideas for yourself. That's the dynamic you're working with today. Your creativity and competence are shining brightly, and others will be drawn to your energy and ideas. By sharing your insights, you're creating an environment where collaboration and support thrive. But with all this high-energy flow, it's natural to feel a little on edge, especially if you sense something isn't quite right in your personal relationships. Have you ever found yourself feeling like someone close to you is holding something back, and that feeling gnaws at you until it becomes difficult to ignore? It's easy to let these thoughts spiral into assumptions that may not be entirely accurate. Before you let any tension build up, take a deep breath. It's important not to dramatize these feelings, especially if they're based on assumptions rather than facts. Give yourself time and space to process your emotions before confronting anyone. Sometimes, waiting until you're in a calmer state of mind can make all the difference in how things unfold. This period of internal and external transformation might also bring moments when you feel ready to tackle obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Have you ever surprised yourself by overcoming a challenge that you once thought was impossible? Today, that kind of bravery and determination are within you. Embrace it. When you approach new opportunities with openness, curiosity, and a friendly attitude, you'll notice doors start to open for you, doors that lead to rewarding experiences you hadn't even anticipated. This could be the start of something incredible. Now, if you're thinking about making any financial decisions today, take a moment to pause. Sometimes, even when everything seems to be lining up, there can be unexpected roadblocks. Have you ever felt that strong urge to make a big purchase or dive into an investment, only to realize later that waiting might have been the smarter choice? Today, the cosmos is advising you to think carefully before acting. It's not about hesitation or fear, it's about making decisions that will serve your long-term goals. By slowing down, you allow yourself the time and space to ensure you're on the best path for success. Patience is your friend today, especially when it comes to finances. Lastly, amid all this exciting energy, don't forget to take care of yourself. It's easy to get caught up in the momentum and push yourself too far, especially when the energy around you is so dynamic. But balance is key. Have you ever experienced burnout from overextending yourself, only to later realize that pacing yourself would have been the wiser approach? Today is a reminder that while ambition is wonderful, self-care is equally essential. Listen to your body, honor your need for rest, and remember that conserving your energy now will allow you to pursue your goals with greater clarity and strength in the long run.